heretics. So if these men were wrong, then that means the Restoration movement of the 19th century, 1800s, they were right, because in the 19th century, you had these cults that sprung up saying the church was lost by the 2nd century, and God had to then restore the church. And he waited till the 1800s when he raised up either the Millerites, which became the Adventist movement, and then their false prophetess Ellen G. White, or Charles Taze Russell, who is the founder of the Jehovah's Witnesses, and on it goes. But to say that the church was corrupt and lost and they needed to be restored, the Restoration movement of the 19th century, means Jesus failed and the Holy Spirit failed, which means we just insulted and blasphemed the Lord, because the Lord in the Bible, see, now the Bible
there is where,
say it again?
There we have it, exactly that.
Yeah, Matthew 16:18. On this rock I'll be building my church. That's one. John 16:13, 12 to 13. The Holy Spirit will guide the believers into all truth, and he will not speak on his own initiative. He will only speak what he hears, right? And what he hears, he will then pass on to them and reveal things to come. The Holy Spirit will be guiding the church, right? And John 14:26, we're told the Holy Spirit will remind them of the things that Jesus taught. And then you go to 2 Timothy 1:13 and 14, and Paul tells Timothy what he has heard from him in front of people to guard and trust by the Holy Spirit that's now in him, not just in Paul. And then in 2 Timothy 2:1 and 2, Paul tells Timothy, now you pass it on to reliable men in front of many witnesses. So this is now the tradition. The apostles, by the power of the Holy Spirit, preach the truth, interpret the truth, safeguard the truth. Then they raise up their followers who are now filled with the same Spirit to now preserve that doctrine and pass it on to others that the Spirit is filling. So if the church became corrupt in the 2nd century, either the Spirit gave up on the church, or the Lord lied about preserving the church, or men became too powerful and they were able to overthrow what God wanted for the church, all of which is blasphemy, none of which I could accept.
Right.
So now I'm stuck, ain't I? I'm in a jam, right?
Yeah, you're stuck.